Well, welcome. I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. My name is Nada St. Germain, and I'm going to be honest with you. I usually have a nutritionist that joins me on this talk, but tonight I'm solo, so I'm going to do the best that I can. I have been with Neolife for over 35 years, so I really have a great understanding on the power of nutrition, the power of these amazing products, especially with my own personal experience with my family, my friends. And I don't know if some of you know my story, but I was introduced to Neolife over 35 years ago. I was working as a police officer right downtown Toronto, and I was stressed. I had poor digestion, I had joint pain. I did have some allergies, so my immune system was really compromised and really struggled with my hormones. PMS was really, really bad. And a neighbor and a dear friend shared Neolife with me because she also knew how sick my mom was. And my mom had a lot of pain in her body. And back then, they weren't diagnosing fibromyalgia. And she was trying so many different natural products and nothing worked. And then my neighbor, all she said to me was, Nada, this is different. Why don't we just give this a try together? So I was curious. So I had somebody come to my home, do a little presentation, and I was very excited to learn more. I wanted to, give the products a try, and so did my family and my friends. And the difference that they made in our life was incredible. Like my mom is going to be 80 in a couple of years, and she's pain-free 35 years later with these amazing products. So the products have impacted her life and my life as well. I feel younger in my late 50s than I did when I was in my 30s and 40s. I'm very active, no longer have any environmental allergies. PMS was completely under control. And I just started to share that information with everyone I met. So I'm so happy to be here tonight to share this with you. So tonight we are going to be focusing on a healthy liver. Okay. As you can see, if you have any of these issues that's listed up on the screen, you could have a toxic liver. And you want to make sure that your liver is healthy and in functioning order. So first of all, it's important to incorporate proper foods and eating habits. Okay. And also it's important to reset your digestive system, your digestive tract by eating smaller and lighter meals that are nutrient dense and easily assimilated. And also stop eating when you feel around 80% full. Okay, I know sometimes it's hard for us to do that, but you really have to be mindful when you're eating food to make sure that you're not overburdening your liver. Okay. And some of the food options, definitely low sugar smoothies are a great food. Natural juices from juicing as opposed to buying juice and already made. Salads and soups are great. Fermented foods like sauerkraut and coconut kefir is also really, really good. Stay as raw and low sugar as possible, as to get so that your liver can have some rest, and to provide it with necessary enzymes to properly do its job of detoxification. So these are some of the things that we could be doing, and to really stay away from some of these seed oils, your vegetable oils, refined flour, sugar, starch, alcohol. Caffeine also weakens the liver. And avoiding genetically modified foods is incredibly important. And I'm not saying not to drink coffee. I really enjoy my coffee in the morning, but I've sourced out some really good, clean, organic coffees that are free of pesticides, because it really is all the chemicals that they spray in some of these cheaper coffees is also a burden on your liver. So make sure you're buying a clean, organic coffee as opposed to some of these other coffees that are out there. And avoid chemicals in foods and environment. So water, you really need to look at. You want to make sure you're not just drinking water from the tap. Okay, it needs to be filtered. Personal care products, make sure you're using good clean products and household products as well, that are green. eliminate if they contain unrecognizable ingredients and substitute with natural products. So that's really, really important when you're looking at chemicals in our environment and chemicals in our food. And one of my favorite products that I use to wash all my fruits and vegetables with is our light duty cleaner. Some of you might not know this, but Neolife is one of the first companies to go green in 1958. And I have to be honest, like when I heard this 35 years ago, I wasn't excited because I really didn't understand. Green was just like a new movement. I didn't understand the importance of environmental products, whereas now so many people are looking for good quality green products. And our light duty cleaner, what's really nice about this, it's very inexpensive and it works. It's so concentrated that we don't dilute the water. And when you wash your fruits and vegetables with this soap, it gets rid of all the oil-based pesticides because they spray your food with an oil-based pesticide that sticks to the food. And when you wash them in water, they don't come off. Okay, so it's really important. So it's another way to kind of lessen the burden of some of the toxins that you're going to be putting into your body. Okay, and some of the detoxifying foods that you want to be washing in that LDC. So broccoli and leafy greens are fantastic. And then you have your cabbage and sauerkraut, again, coconut, kefir, beets, garlic, onions, walnuts, avocados, apples, and grapefruit. So these are some of the foods that are very, very good detoxifiers for our liver. So you are what you eat. Every 28 days, your skin replaces itself. Your liver, 5 months. Okay. Your bones, 10 years. Your body makes these new cells from the food you eat. So what you eat literally becomes you. Okay. So you have a choice in what you're made of. Okay. So you really want to make sure you're looking at what foods you're putting into your body. And there's also some herbs that are also very popular for your liver: milk thistle, dandelion, burdock root, artichoke, and turmeric. So just some other herbs that are fantastic to keep your liver in check. Now, another thing that's important is to improve your digestion. So gastrointestinal tract serves as a first line of defense once toxins have entered the body. So if you have a lot of gas and bloating and irregular bowels, you need to look at improving your digestive system. And that's something we can talk about one-on-one. But let's talk about your healthy gut and having a healthy you. One thing that we really recommend is a 3-day detox. I love this detox. I did this about a month ago. I do it about 3 times a year. And it's great for cleansing, balancing, and energizing. I love it because it's only 3 days. It's a very easy 2-step system, and it ends with the good bacteria, a proven probiotic to put in that good bacteria, but it's all whole food based. And I really enjoy it because you're not just eating liquid, you're really eating real healthy foods. And in that detox kit, there's some capsules in the little packets and that help with elimination, detoxification. And one of them is our Neolax, which is a natural laxative, non-habit forming, okay? It has 8 different herbs that work synergistically. It's natural, gentle cleansing and elimination. It encourages normal bowel function, pure and mild herbal cleanse. So this is you start with the herbal laxative, and the garlic goes in there. It has those natural microbial properties that again help with detoxification. It's target delivered enteric coated tablets that protects the contents from the stomach acid. Okay, so the benefits of this, without eating raw garlic, you don't have that garlic breath. Okay, so that also helps to get in there to cleanse and detox. And then there's another nutrient in there called Beta-Guard. That was developed by Dr. Arthur Burst, one of our top toxicologists in the world, and top cancer researcher as well. He formulated this product to help to pull and detoxify harmful agents naturally. So pulling the toxins out. And that's why this is a part of this amazing 3-day detox as well. And then you're putting in this good live bacteria, a probiotic. And one of our probiotics is like eating 10 containers of yogurt. So it really puts in that good bacteria, that good flora. and it's gel guard protected. It bypasses the stomach acid and it gets to where it needs to get to. And then you introduce protein on day 3, okay? And our protein shake, you get 2 little packets in there, so you can have one for breakfast and one for lunch. It's a complete protein, tastes great, because for the first 2 days, you're just eating fruits and vegetables. You're not having any protein at all, or grains or anything like that. And you also get two sticks of the Neolife tea, and 1 stick makes 2 teas. You can have it hot or you can have it cold. I love it cold, and some people love it hot. This also helps with fat burning, energy. So especially when you're detoxing the first 2 days, you do feel a little off because you're eliminating a lot. Okay. So the tea is just great to give you that bit of a boost and bit of energy. So how do you do this? Well, it's literally day 1 and day 2. You get these little packets. You take these pills morning and night. You only eat fresh fruits and vegetables, raw or lightly steamed, no bananas. You drink a lot of water, and there's different, you can have the tea, and we have some little detox drinks as well that you can make. And then day 3, you take some more of the supplements, but then you add your protein for breakfast, and then you can have a really healthy lunch or dinner where you can start adding some protein as well, like chicken or fish. But yeah, I love it because you feel great. You should be drinking a lot of water during this. It's fabulous for a liver cleanse as well. And I would highly recommend adding the aloe vera plus. Why consume aloe? Well, there's so much research on consuming aloe as far as occasional constipation, immune enhancement, blood sugar, respiratory support, but it's very soothing through the digestive system, including stress-induced discomfort. And when you are doing this detox, day 2, you need to be home, and you're pretty much, going to the bathroom a lot. So this aloe just helps with that, calming and soothing the stomach, and just keeping you feel a little more hydrated. So fabulous to add on to this 3-day detox. And again, it helps to promote and balance inflammation, which is also happening through the intestinal tract as well, and reduces that feeling of stress. So just eat a lot of fruits and veggies. I recommend going grocery shopping the day before you do your detox, have everything in the house. And I even chop up and prepare and make a big fruit salad. There's a great detox support group and a Facebook group where people share different recipes. And I love that because I enjoy being in the kitchen. So you don't just have to be eating celery and carrots all day. You can actually prep and make some pretty cool meals if you want. If not, you can just eat raw fruits and veggies all day, no problem. And then day 3, your dinner. A salad, a sweet potato, steamed green beans, and grilled fish, or it can be chicken as well. So this is just some ideas. And like I said, the Facebook group has incredible recipes if you really like to be creative. So now let's talk about some other nutrients that really help with liver. CoQ10 supplementation. There's so much research now on CoQ10. And it's resulted in a significant decrease in liver damage and inflammation in 12 weeks just by supplementing. This was a clinical trial that they've done. And also tumor necrosis factor. This is a substance in the body that causes inflammation. So it does help with that as well. And also known as an adipogenic factor that processes the capability to regulate non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is more common, believe it or not, than fatty liver disease. Okay, so CoQ10 hands down is fabulous for the liver to keep your liver healthy. And most of us know that once we hit age 50, it's half of it's gone, and then as we get closer to 60 and 70, it starts to decline drastically in our body. So CoQ10 supplementation is pretty important. Also, vitamin C is also known as ascorbic acid. This is a powerful antioxidant that also is great for the immune system. It protects and affects against oxidative damage to the liver, and it can reduce, again, accumulated fat in the liver as well. So anywhere from 500 milligrams a day can help prevent fatty buildup to 5,000 milligrams that can help actively flush out fat. So that's a lot of vitamin C, but even if you just do it for a short period of time, Some physicians suggest anywhere between 1,500 milligrams to 2,500 milligrams and even 10,000 milligrams a day. So that's if you're fighting disease. But again, just even for maintenance, 500 milligrams a day is fantastic. I mean, looking at non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, again, is the most common chronic liver disease amongst adults in developed world. Yet it is not fully understood, and medications for treating it are not specific. So it is characterized by fatty infiltration of the liver and inflammation that is not related to alcohol consumption, and is considered to be the liver manifestation of insulin resistance syndrome. Okay, so this is why it's so important to be focusing on food. Okay, really, really important. And insulin resistance syndrome, it refers to the presence of a group of conditions that many of which typically present at the same time. So the ones that I'm listing are indicators, but it doesn't mean that one will automatically have all of these conditions. It does not mean, though, that they could be contributors as well, okay? High blood pressure, impaired sugar levels, or controlled, elevated blood fats, such as cholesterol, triglycerides, gout, general inflammation could manifest as joint pain and stiffness. So these can be some of the signs and symptoms that you do have on non-alcoholic fatty liver. And that's why it's really good to do the detox, just to make sure you kind of get things working properly, get things under control, and just give the liver the best chance to get healthy. So weight loss will also play a factor with this insulin as well, because if one is carrying excess weight, particularly around the middle, weight loss will have a very positive effect on fatty tissue increases, because fatty tissue increases inflammation. So by getting rid of the fatty tissue, you also reduce inflammation. And aim towards a 10% loss of existing weight. That's always a really good measurement. Positive outcomes, it will improve inflammation, reduce fat in the liver, and also improve insulin sensitivity. Okay, so that's the bonus of weight loss. And Neolife has a really amazing weight loss system, and it usually kicks off with that 3-day detox, okay? But one of my favorite products is Lipotropic Adjunct. Now, I've taken it because I had severe carpal tunnel damage and nerve damage to both of my wrists, so it was part of my healing of my nerves in my wrists. And what was really interesting is when I talked to the surgeon that wanted to do the surgery on my wrists, I asked him if it was possible to heal the nerve damage, and he said, yes, it's possible. So that's when I researched some of the Neolife products that could really help me, and Lipotropic was one of them. And it does contain methionine, choline, and inositol. So these are very important nutrients that also help to support a healthy liver as well, and nerve function. And some of the key benefits is 30 times more effective than lecithin, okay? Acts as a detergent to emulsify and dissolve blood and cellular fats, okay? So literally will go in and emulsify the fat that has been accumulating in the blood and in the arteries, and helps prevent fatty infiltration of the liver, helps nutritionally to utilize dietary fats, helps to keep cholesterol more soluble, and lessening the chance of gallstone formation, which again, usually gallstones have a large percentage of cholesterol deposits. Okay, so that's why this lipotropic factors is fantastic. Fatty liver is the main reason for sluggish liver function, okay? Methionine seems to act as a catalyst for choline and inositol, speeding up their function. So again, that's why that lipotropic factor, it has all these nutrients in there to help speed up this function as well. And again, the methionine and the choline detoxify amines, which are, again, very important for products or byproducts, sorry, of protein metabolism. And this is especially important for persons with high protein diet. So high protein diet, you definitely need to make sure you have enough of those lipotropic factors in your system to help to break down and for that protein metabolism, which is so important. So here's our product, Lipotropic Adjunct Advanced Formula. It has your different B vitamins, the lipotropic factors, the choline, the inositol, complete supply of homocysteine lowering nutrients. So this is very good for your heart and lipotropic factors. So yes, plays a really key role in keeping your liver healthy. And this is the CoQ10 that I talked about earlier as well, naturally sourced CoQ10. It has the phytolipid and sterol blend, which helps to make your cells work better. So the absorption is really, really high. And it's, again, the bioavailability of this product is exceptional. We're very proud of this product. It took our scientists over 30 years to make this product. That's how incredible it is. And it's one of our newer products, and it's just incredible. So when we talk about gaps in our diet and the nutritional foundation, I always recommend starting with something simple and basic like our Vitality Pack, because it helps to fill the nutritional gaps that are missing in our diet. And then you can look at some of the other cofactors that we talked about earlier. But Pro Vitality has your grain oils, which are missing in our food because of milling and processing. This is so important to get your cells healthy. The carotenoids, which is your antioxidants, your fruits and veggies, your fish oil, which reduces inflammation, and a multivitamin. So we really call this like a Cadillac of multis, because it has a little bit of everything that we're just not getting enough of in our diet every single day. But when you look at supplementation, this was something that was kind of important to me, because there were so many products out there that didn't work, especially for my mom. And there were so many studies that I was looking at where, this one particular study where they researched over 776 products between 2007 and 2016, marketed as dietary supplements, and they contain hidden active ingredients that are unsafe or unstudied. So when you're looking at supplementation, you just really don't know who to trust. And there was even an aloe product that was sold for many, many years, and now they found there was no aloe in the product. Okay. So when you look at our aloe vera product, there's aloe in our product, and that's why it works. Okay. And then there was another as a report, the FDA found hidden drugs in nearly 50 dietary supplements sold on Amazon and eBay. So you really, really have to be careful. And Neolife is definitely a name you can trust. A scientific health solution since 1958, so over 66 years old. We do have a pharmaceutical license for manufacturing, established in over 50 countries. An industry pioneer in nutrition, the most respected scientific research team. They work together to develop and manufacture our products. They don't just endorse the product. And we meet these scientists. 5 of them are going to be with us in Vegas this week. We're all traveling there just to learn more. And the community is absolutely incredible. But again, they don't just endorse. They're actually involved in developing, manufacturing, and researching and developing. So this is so, so important. And they all specialize in different areas of health. And they stay within the human food chain. That is one of the biggest Neolife differences. We're not just natural. We stay within the human food chain. And that's why our products work. Incredible science. I mean, notable studies. We've been published in several peer-reviewed third-party studies, independent studies. And that's really important as well, because companies can publish their own findings, but it's important to have third-party credibility. Okay. So we have products that help with so many different areas of your health. When it comes to digestion, inflammation, immunity, even children's health. And again, tonight we focused on the liver. And you're only as healthy as your cells. And all of these products work at the cellular level to make sure your cells are functioning optimally. And that's why it's so important to look at this and make sure you keep your liver healthy and all of your cells as well. So when you look at some of the the core nutrition that Neolife has. We talked about the Vitality Pack, and our breakfast solution is one of our best sellers because it has that vitamin pack plus a protein shake. And that protein, again, helps to build T cells, cancer-fighting cells, immune response cells, tissue repair, cell repair, but balancing and regulating that blood sugar, which is also important in keeping your liver healthy. Okay. And then the weight loss system, if you're looking at shedding a few pounds, you can definitely look at our Shape Up Pack to lose a few pounds as well. But the core nutrition that most people start on is the vitamin pack called Pro Vitality with the protein shake and our energy drink called Elevate. So this is kind of like our core nutrition, just to kind of fill those gaps. And our energy drink is incredible. I have one every day after I work out, and it just helps with hydration, helps with mental focus, mental clarity as well. So if you're looking for a little bit of an energy boost that's clean and healthy for you, the energy drink Elevate is just a fantastic add-on product if you're looking for a bit of a boost in energy. So some of you are probably wondering, well, how do I get a hold of these amazing products? Well, it's free to join the Neolife Club. As soon as you become a member, you automatically get a 10% discount. And then you can even get a 20% discount by going on what we call a monthly order. So that Vitality Pack is a month's supply. If you have it coming every month, you get 20% discount. So it doubles your savings. Okay. There's one more option for those of you that are, I'm not getting into the business aspect tonight, but if you're kind of curious about the income opportunity, just reach out to us, maybe even after the call. Like when I looked at Neolife 35 years ago, I was not looking for an income opportunity. I was really just looking for something for my mom and for my own health to deal with the stress of my job and some of the other health challenges I was having. But when I saw the benefits, I realized this was something that I wanted to share. And as I started to share, I started to earn a great part-time income that eventually did lead to a full-time income where I was able to leave my police career. So if you're kind of curious about that, or even just making an extra few $100s a month or $1,000 a month, just reach out to the person that invited you. Because if you're someone you know really enjoys helping others, hands down, this business can really impact your life and the people that you share these products with. So again, if you just want to try the products, give them a try, become a member. It's free to join. You automatically get 10% or 20% discount. If you're curious about the business, it's only $98 to start the business in Canada or $75 in the US. That's your investment. So it's pretty low risk. And if you just want to learn more, that's okay too. We do regular meetings every Tuesday with the basic introduction, and Thursdays we do a specific talk like today on liver. So again, you just want to learn more, just join us on Thursday evenings, and we look forward to helping and sharing and guiding you towards better health. So again, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight, and I will stop the recording and open it up to any questions that you may have. So thank you so much for joining us tonight.